Hello, welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. I'm so sorry we missed the live stream last on Wednesday. Um, there was a lot going on, plus I had some videos to put out, but we're back with our live stream today, a little bit late because of some other videos I had to put out and some family stuff I was helping out with. But welcome back to the live stream. Um, Thank you to all again the new subscribers I get every single week. We're up to 694, almost up to 700, which is fantastic. Thank you. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and keep telling your friends. It really helps out. The channel helps me out, and I put all these videos out here for you. We have some great stories for it today. Um, One that actually came out on like Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's a little bit old, but I definitely wanted to give my thoughts on it. It's about Star Wars Celebration, how that was canceled and moved to 2022. The Disney second story is how Disney World has announced their attraction lineup and some entertainment offerings for the reopening in less than a month, and how Downtown Disney Inn, the Disneyland Resort hotels, have been confirmed and approved by the local and state governments to open on July 9th and July 23rd, respectively. Theme parks are still in limbo. We're still holding approval. We'll talk about that in 15 or so minutes when we get to that story. Also, I'm going to start putting um, timestamps on the on some of these videos that need it or that could require it, so you can skip to the stories or skip to the parts that you want to see the most. So when I get back to the parks, doing a Universal construction update. If you want to see Secret Life of Pets construction or Super Mario construction, I'll be putting a timestamp in the description below, so you can skip to that part. And just for these live streams, if you'd like to see a specific story and only that specific story, instead of skipping and fast forwarding, you'll be able to click the timestamp. So watch out for that. Should definitely make your lives easier, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to, or be skipping along trying to see where the story is if you don't want to. But let's start off with the first story of the day. And that is that Star Wars Celebration is canceled. As it's not that surprising that it's canceled, even though the parks are reopening next month. Any type of convention space isn't a convention or anything like that isn't anticipated to resume until a vaccine comes or stage 4, which is probably going to be next year. But the real interesting part of this story is that one, they kind of waited a little bit late. I know a friend or Stan Solo who's on the Grand Circle Tour podcast. He lives in Canada, and he has his tickets, and I was actually on his live stream on the Grand Circle Tour live stream a couple of weeks ago, and he was wondering, he's like, man, I've heard no update from Star Wars Celebration. This was like, again, a couple of weeks ago, back in early mid-June. I've heard no update from Star Wars Celebration. When is Disney gonna say something? And of course, they finally said something, and it's been canceled. But they give you the if you have your ticket, you have the option to get a refund or transfer to the next year. Now, the next year is not going to be 2021; it's going to be 2022. That's right. Star Wars Celebration will not return until 2022. It is coming to Anaheim, which is good. So Anaheim gets its turn to have Star Wars Celebration, which is great synergy because people can go right over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge before, after, and during the event if they would like to. And of course, Disneyland could probably they probably won't need an attendance boost, but they might need an attendance boost in 2022 still. We'll see how long it takes for people to recover, the economy and travel to recover from this pandemic. But it would be nice to have that synergy there. The reason why I don't think it's coming, and a lot of other people don't think it's coming in 2021, is not because of extra precaution from COVID-19. That could play a part, but I think it's also because of the internal changes going on there. Kathleen Kennedy's contract ends next year in 2021. She's leaving. So because 2021 will be like a transition period for Lucasfilm and Star Wars. Um, Besides The Mandalorian in a few months, there's not really much coming out or in production, and I'm sure they don't want to give any announcements until, again, that internal structure is their change, the internal changes. So Kathleen Kennedy will be out. Maybe Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni will be the new head of Lucasfilm, will take her place, and then you'll see more details on, say, Taika Waititi Star Wars movie and the Kevin Feige Star Wars movie and all that stuff, especially because even right now they can't even film. They can write, they can come up with ideas, but they can't even film anything. So they're just not. So even potentially Star Wars shows or projects like the Obi-Wan show or something couldn't even film if they wanted to, or now they can potentially, but all the filming will be slow to take place. So because of all this going on, they really felt like I feel like they have nothing to announce, and that is why they're just skipping a year. Because in 2022 or 2022, it'll be like they'll be starting fresh. There'll be plenty of stuff to announce maybe, and they'll have a whole bunch of shows and ideas lined up. Maybe some comic books. Who knows? And it could be a true information-filled Star Wars celebration, which would be fantastic. So, I think taking a year off is a good idea for both Disney and Lucasfilm, so they won't like put some like half-ass or mismatched thing together. For 2021, won't have to rush to do that either, and they have a nice little breather. And hopefully by 2022, we'll definitely have some sort of vaccine and concerts and all that will probably be allowed, and it'll be just much better. So, what do you guys think about this down below? What are you planning to attend the 10 Star Wars celebration this year? If so, did you get a refund or did you transfer your ticket to 2022? I'd like to know all that information below. And if you think skipping 2021 is a good idea as well, and if you your specific reason as you think why they're skipping 2021, do you think it's what I said because Kathleen Kennedy's leaving and they just want to kind of have a fresh start with new leadership, or do you think it's strictly because of the COVID-19 pandemic? Let me know your thoughts below. But we are going to go ahead and head to the next story of the day here. And let's see. Let me get to the next story today. I'm actually going to write down the timestamps right now so I can no, okay, so let's see, at 8:15. Alright, we're going to talk about the Disney World attraction updates. Disney World attraction update. So, Disney World is opening July 11th. Magic Kingdom and the Magic Kingdom and the Animal Kingdom. Wait, no. Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Opening July 11th. Hollywood Studios and Epcot are opening July 15th. I think they should personally keep Epcot closed until they can finish the plaza construction because it's kind of hard to walk around there right now. But that they want to open them all up. So, Disney World announced today what attractions will be open at those parks, so at least the Magic Kingdom, and what entertainment they're gonna have. As far as the entertainment, it's gonna be a whole bunch of cavalcades instead of like parades. Meet and greets. They're gonna have like a character cavalcade, so there'll just be a wandering, let's say, mini parade of sorts of characters waving to you. They'll all be 6 feet apart from you, so you won't have to get close to them. I'm still not sure why, let's say, making a Minnie Mouse any fully custom characters like that you can't go. They won't have any meet and greets for those. I'm not sure why, because it's like the best mask of all. They're fully covered. I understand princesses like Tinkerbell and all that because they don't have masks and they're open air. But any like Goofy or any kind of costume character, I still think you should be able to have a meet and greet with because they're fully protected. But they'll just be having cavalcades for now. And let's see. Here's the Disney attraction lineup. The Magic Kingdom attraction lineup. What will reopen on July 11th? And it's quite a lot. So let's see. We got It's a Small World, Astro Order, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Buzz Lightyear Space Station Spin, Country Bear Jamboree, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Jungle Cruise, Liberty Square Riverboat, Mad Tea Party, Mickey's PhilharMagic, Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Prince Charming's Regal Carousel, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Swiss Family Treehouse, The Barnstormer, The Hall of Presidents, The Haunted Mansion, The Magic Carpets of Aladdin, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Tom Sawyer Island, Tomorrowland Speedway, Tomorrowland Transit Authority, People Mover, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Here are the few attractions that will remain closed upon opening day. Casey Jr. Splash and Soak Station. That one is quite obvious because you don't want a whole bunch of people together getting wet. Even though the virus, the CDC said the virus can't be transmitted in pools and water parks like that, so maybe that will open up a little later. Enchanted Tales with Belle, that's a meet and greet, so of course that'll be remain closed. Frontierland Shooting Arcade, it requires touching of the guns, so even though surfaces, it doesn't transmit well off surfaces. That will remain closed for now. The Main Street Vehicles, I'm not sure why that's going to remain closed, but maybe because you'll be coming in contact with the drivers of the vehicles. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, I haven't been on that attraction, so I don't know. I think it's a type of like a theater attraction. I think that replaced Alien Encounter, right? So I think it has like a kind of theater film. So maybe that's why. And Stitch's Great Escape. Oh no, Stitch's Great Escape. Stitch's Great Escape is the one that replaced Alien Encounter, I believe. Correct me. Let me know in the comments below. Not too familiar with some of the Magic Kingdom attractions. I only went to Disney World once, so I think Stitch's Great Escape didn't replace Alien Encounter, and that's kind of like a theater feel. There's like it's kind of like arena seating. You have over the shoulder restraints and some arena seating, and like in the middle is like Stitch. I think that's replaced the Alien Encounter. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. I'm not entirely sure what that is, or if that's a dark ride or not. So comment your thoughts below. Please, someone tell me. I'll probably look it up, but if you want, comment below and let me know why that might be closed. If it's an attraction that has a lot of people or something like that, I don't know. But again, Stitch's Great Escape had, even before the pandemic, had permits filed for demolition, so it most likely won't be coming back at all. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, here are some things that will reopen. The Affection Section, Avatar Flight of Passions, Dinosaur, Discovery Island Trails, Expedition Everest, my personal favorite over there, although I haven't been on Flight of Passage yet, so that could easily overtake Expedition Everest. Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail, It's Tough to Be a Bug, I missed that here in California Adventure. Cali River Rapids, Kilimanjaro Safaris, my other second favorite attraction there. I love animals and I love safaris. The Marahara Trail, Navi River Journey, the Animation Experience at Conservation Station, the Oasis Experience, Triceratops Spin, Wilderness Explorers, and Wildlife Express. Funny, there you go. The Wild Mouse Primeval World is not part of that, but that now operates seasonally, so that's probably could have been closed anyway. Finding Nemo the musical will be closed, obviously because it's a show. Primeval World, as you just discussed, operates seasonally and will remain closed. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually gets demolished. As I know, before this pandemic, there's plenty of rumors about the retheming of that area. The Boneyard. I assume that's kind of an interactive experience where you're like digging for bones and an interactive experience. That's why obviously that would mean closing up Great Bird Adventure, which I believe is a show, and that's why it'll be closed. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, this is what will reopen: Alien Swirling Saucers, Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which is a show, it's a theater show, but they'll probably just take off every other row or something like that. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Now that's an interesting one. Millennium Falcon, you're any type of simulator type of thing, you're very like close together. So I wonder with if Millennium Falcon they'll just put in just groups of people, because I know they're taking single rider away. So just if you're a group of four, you're a group of four. If you're a group of two though, will they still put you in the same pod as a group of four? Or will they just have you have your own pod of two pilots? That's very interesting. Will they put a group of two in the same enclosed space, because they're pretty enclosed, much more enclosed than Star Tours? Will they put a group of two with a group of four, or they put three groups of two in the same pod? I feel like they might. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this on the comments below. But that was interesting because they can't really. They probably won't section the seats off. But you're so close to each other on Millennium Falcon that obviously if you're like a group of five, group of six, or a group of four, that's fine. They can probably leave two seats empty. But will they put a group of two, three groups of two together? I wonder how. I'll have to definitely see how that's going to work here at Disneyland and at Hollywood Studios. But to continue on, Muppet Vision 3D will reopen. They'll probably again section off every other row. A Rock and Roller Coaster is going to reopen. They'll probably section off every other car. Put a group of four in one car. Put a group of four in one car. Something like that. Slinky Dog Dash, same thing. Star Tours Adventures Continue. They'll probably section off every other row. Or actually, Hong Kong. There's a video from Hong Kong, or a photo from Hong Kong, and they showed some inside Iron Man Adventure, which is their rethemed Star Tours. It's like their Star Tours, same simulators. But I don't know where to find it, but they didn't section off every other row. They did a very interesting seating pattern for that attraction. I wonder if they'll implement the same for Star Tours. Rise of the Resistance, of course, will be open. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Toy Story Mania, Vacation Fun, which is the Mickey Shorts Theater. Again, they'll probably section off every other row. And Walt Disney Presents, which is just a walkthrough. You can just like it's like a Blue Sky Cellars. It's just a walk-through museum type of thing. What will remain closed though are the Beauty and the Beast live on stage. It's a show, Disney's Junior live on stage. That apparently has been altered to become a character motorcade. Frozen Sing-Along Show, Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, Star Wars Launch Bay, and The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. All will remain closed. At Epcot, here's what will reopen. Awesome Planet, which is a show, or movie. Canada Far and Wide, Disney Pixar Short Film Festival, Friendship Lagoon Boats, Frozen Ever After, Grand Fiesta Tour starring the three Cabreros. In my opinion, that should be rethemed to a Coco ride. Impressions de France, Journey to the Imagination with Figment, Kit Kat, Living with the Land, Mission Space, Reflections of China, Soaring Around the World, Spaceship Earth. Construction has been paused on the planned refurbishment for that attraction. Hopefully it will come later on. Test Track, The American Adventure, The Seas with Nemo's and Friends, Turtle Talk with Crush. Walt Disney Imagineering presents the Epcot Experience, which is again just a room showing you all the planned refurbishments and stuff coming to Epcot in the future. Will remain closed. Advanced Training Lab, which is the Mission Space post-show area. Beauty and the Beast Sing-Along, and they have a lot of Beauty and the Beast stuff at Disney World. And Bruce's Shark World. And that is that. That's what's going on for the attractions will be open and closed with the parks reopening. And as I said, for the the entertainment, it'll be They'll have special character cavalcades. They'll be making their way down the Magic Kingdom Parade route, the Discovery River waterways of the Animal Kingdom, and along Epcot's World Showcase as well, and probably down Hollywood Boulevard and Hollywood Studios. Well, and that is that. So that is our second story of the day. Let's see. Our time stamps here, 20 minutes and 22 seconds. 20 minutes and 20 seconds. We are going to our third story of the day, which is Downtown Disney. Oops, sorry about that. Downtown Disney is the third story of the day. Alright, so Downtown Disney has, and the Disneyland hotels have been given approval to reopen by Gavin Newsom and Orange County. Of course, the theme parks still are in limbo. They still haven't been given full approval to reopen yet. But I'm hoping, since the other two things got approval, the theme parks in the next week or two will get approval for that. Which is great. One of the only confirmed restaurants to reopen on July 9th with the Downtown Disney is Ballast Point. Ballast Point Brewery. Inside the Magic DM'd them on Instagram, and they responded that they sure are going to respond. Sure are going to open. I'll go ahead and DM the rest of the restaurants on and shops on July 9th, at least the third-party ones. I'm pretty sure that the Disney Store and stuff like that will open. Walt Disney will open on July 9th, but like Starbucks locations, Earl of Sandwich, all that good stuff, I'll DM them to see if they are going to reopen on July 9th or a little later on as well. Disneyland Hotel, it will remain closed for the foreseeable future. I still think that is because they are doing before this, they were doing refurbishment work on the guest rooms, and I think they want to finish it up and continue that. Plus, I don't think I think that they think that they won't need a lot of hotel space, because they feel like the demand will be low, at least for people staying at the hotels, because again, Disneyland Resort's mostly a locals resort, so they feel like they probably don't need that much hotel capacity, and so they decided to close the Disneyland Hotel to finish the guest room refurbishment, is my guess, and finish things up like opening the Tenaya Stone Spa, which was supposed to open in March, but obviously that got delayed, and Grand Californian the hotel will be and Paradise Pier will be reopened though. I still want to know when Paradise Pier will get rethemed to Pixar Piers. Pixar Pier Hotel. Probably not anytime soon. Also, when I get back to Downtown Disney, I'll check on the DVC Tower, see if that started construction or if that's progressing nicely. But yeah, other than that, I'll definitely be at Downtown Disney. I'll try to be there. July 9th. Let's see what day that is. That's a Thursday. So maybe July 10th or 11th on that weekend. Head on to Downtown Disney. I'll definitely try to be at Universal Studios Hollywood on July 1st, though. Subscribe to this channel if you want. So, in-park updates from Disneyland, the Downtown Disney District, and specifically Universal Studios Hollywood and Six Flags Magic Mountain on July 1st, but I'll definitely be at Universal July 1st if they do open that day, because there'll be no reservation system, so it'll be the easiest to get into. But yes, I'll be DMing the restaurants of Downtown Disney. And the third party like Splitsville, because bowling alleys are allowed to reopen, so hopefully Downtown Disney will be fully open, or as at least 90% open by the time July 11th comes, which is that weekend. July 9th is Thursday, and then July 11th is the weekend. So yeah, comment below. Are you guys excited for all this? Did you like all these 3 stories? What was your favorite story, and what are you most interested in? What are you missing most from? What attraction are you missing most from Disney World and Disneyland? And what restaurant are you missing most, or store, from the downtown Disney Resort or downtown Disney shopping district? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe for this update, and subscribe if you like this channel. Subscribe for more theme park updates. If you like this live stream, give it a big thumbs up. I'll be going live on Wednesday at 3 p.m. barring any unforeseen circumstances, or with the family, or any other breaking news videos. I'll be going live on Wednesday and Saturday at 4. Have a great day, guys, and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Again, for anyone who is watching, just came in, I'll be putting in timestamps for all the stories below. Everyone have a beautiful Saturday. Have a fantastic day, and I love you all.